So welcome to my channel, obviously, but just welcome into my life in general. Just my life, yeah. Welcome. Just trying to just get my first video up. This is actually the second shooting of the first video. I accidentally deleted the first one. Don't worry about that. But this is just the first video, and just want you to understand what am I doing this for. I'm not doing this for the monetization. I'm not really doing it for the views, the subscribers. Just doing it, just doing it. Just to have, just document myself. Just document myself and like this journey that I'm trying to go through in my life. Just trying to go with it. Just have something out there. So when I do finally reach where I want to go in life, I can have a documentation of all the different steps. But yeah, that's basically a short a short sum up of why do I do this. And yeah, but obviously I'm not gonna make an entire video just me introducing myself. Hell no. So today I'm just gonna wing this, but I want to discuss what I view money. Okay, because money is basically how we all money is how we all just work. So I just want to discuss how I view it. Just what I view it in the most basic form. You know. So yeah. So in this video, I'm just gonna be talking about money in two different, or money in general, just two different sectors. It would be what money basically is in general, how money works, which is basically the whole video. Then a smaller segment would basically be how there is a gap in the system, there's a gap in this analogy or whatever you want to call it. But then, but you know, you figure it out. So I want you to imagine, or just best think about this in a scenario, just a random ass scenario, like a parable, like whatever. There's this guy, there's this there's this regular guy like everyone else who who's not necessarily broke or whatever, but just everyone like everyone else. And I want you to imagine that in that time, in order for you to get something, you have to exchange something else, like the types of trading and bartering, other type shit. So if you want a piece of bread, if you want like a loaf of bread, you have to give them like a gold coin or something. That sort of environment, like bartering and trading. So one day, this guy of ours in this theoretical universe, he decides that, you know what, I'm sick of I'm sick of being the average guy. I'm sick of just being here and working my ass off and trading with these dummies. So he hatches a plan, and that plan is to convince the whole world that like this cable, this roll up cable, is worth, let's say, a kilogram of gold. I don't know what's the conversion, but anyway, that this cable is worth a kilogram of gold. I could go on, whatever's in his head, but the point is, if this man can, if and when he convinces all of you that this is worth something, what do you think happens next? Just genuine question, what do you think happens next? Fine. I don't know what your answer is, but probably a good guess. I don't fucking know. But let me explain this. What if and when he convinces you, and let's say 10,000, and let's say 100,000 people, that this thing is worth 1 kilogram of gold, after he basically says it a couple hundred times, and you begin to believe that this thing is worth a kilogram of gold. And then once you believe, you're gonna go into your circle and you're gonna, let's say, convince 5 people. Each one, each one of those 10,000 people, 100,000 people that he convinced are gonna convince 5 more people that this is worth a kilogram gold. Then the cycle continues. Those friends are gonna convince 5 more people each. Blah 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 blah. But until the world, until basically the whole world believes that this is worth a kilogram of gold. Emphasis on belief. This thing is not worth a kilogram of gold. This thing is worth nothing. Like my man that we made up, like my man that we made up, he basically makes this out of thin air. These things ain't worth shit. He prints these things. But now y'all believe that this is worth something. So you know what happens next? My man who prints these things is gonna go up to you. He's gonna say, "Can I have a kilogram of gold? I'll give you this." And for you, it's just simply trading because this is worth the same amount of that gold. That's a kilogram of gold. He's gonna do that to you. And he's gonna go up to the next person, ask for a kilogram of gold. But don't forget, he prints these things. So he could eventually just like, you know what, he wants the gold mine. You know what, he wants the land. You know, basically everything. So there will come a time where you're all he trades this for all the land, for basically all the land. He trades this for all the gold. He trades this for the gold mine, like for the diamond mines. He trades this into politics. Like he uses this to get himself into politics. But the point is, he has leveraged this thing that you believe is worth something. He has leveraged it to acquire assets, being gold, diamonds, land, livestock, fuck it, whatever. He has leveraged this that you believe is worth something, and he's got valuable stuff, the actual valuable shit. Because I'm not sure if you remember, this is not worth anything. He prints this. So fast forward, just fast forward a bit. My man here has everything. He legit just has everything. Name it, he has it. He has the houses. He has the land. He basically owns the farm, so he basically controls the food supply. He owns everything. You know, my man he has all the land, has all the resources, he owns all the mines. He has everything, and by that I'm not sure if you understand, but he's not just richer than you, but to a certain degree, he has a level of control over you because you who is who just has a bunch of these and he has everything else. You need food, you need shelter, and who owns all that? Who owns all the food? Who owns all the shelter? Our man here, our dude over here, he owns all the food, he owns all the shelter, he owns all the gold. Our dude over here owns all the gold, all the shelter, all the land, he owns all the food. So he can exert a level of he has a level of control over you. That in example, let's say he says to you, if you if you go if you go work for me in this diamond mine, if you work for me in this diamond mine for, let's say, 2 days, I'll give you, let's say, a kilogram of gold, right? And and there's actually a funny part to this because when he gives you that gold, when he gives you that gold, you don't necessarily want the gold, but you want what you can get with the gold, being that the food, being that the shelter, being that basically everything else. So in a way, when you go up to him again with the gold, and you want food, which again he now prints because he owns all the farms, he owns all the things. So when you go to him and ask for food, you're basically giving back his gold, and he's giving you something in return that you need, that he prints. Not necessarily prints, but like he makes out of thin air, because he owns all the farms. Like he basically makes the food out of thin air. He has an access to this. Like he don't need all that shit. So the point is, he not only is richer than you, but now exerts a level of control over you. So again, we just fast forward to a point where he has everything. Yeah, he has everything. Name it, he has it. He has enough of it. He can't even count that shit no more. So he has traded his way to everything, all the politics, all everything. He's giving y'all this cable, this supposedly worth 1 kilogram. He's giving all of you this thing. He's giving to all of you. And he's taking the gold, he's taking the land, he's taking everything. He's taking all the other shit that y'all used to have before this. So one day he just decides, one day our man just decides, you know what? How about just for my amusement, I tell them that I was lying. I exposed that I was lying. That this thing ain't worth shit. I print this thing. This ain't worth shit. That this is. I print this shit out of thin air. You know that this is worth literally zero, and now I have all the valuable stuff. So he's gonna tell you that, hey dummies. He's gonna be like, hey dummies. You remember this? This ain't worth nothing. This is not worth a kilogram of gold. In fact, what is worth something is the thing that you all gave me. Now, once again, he's not only richer than you, but now he exerts an even greater control over you, because now you are dirt broke with these cables that are worth nothing, and you're pandering to him for all the food, you're pandering to him for shelter, for everything. And my man has his hands in everything. He owns everything. So once again, he not only has more wealth than you, but now he has power over the people. And then that would lead to you fearing him and all that shit. Respect, fear, whatever. But the point is for him to attain all the actual valuable things and leave you broke. It's simply that he had to make a few people believe. He had to make, let's say, that 100,000 people believe that this was actually worth something, and the rest was history. He just had to make you believe. They didn't have to be worth anything. This didn't have to be worth anything. He just had to make you believe that it was worth it. Then he acquired everything else that was actually worth stuff. Then at the end of the game, you find out that this ain't worth shit, and you've given him everything. So yeah, it's like for I'm explaining it in like in a parable way, just just in case if I use like the real example, like it triggers all the alarms. But for you who doesn't understand what this analogy means, what this theoretical story means, um, this would be I'm trying to make it as simple as possible, but for you who doesn't understand, this would be money, like paper money, all that type of shit, like that $100 bill, like a $1 bill, like whatever, like a £1 bill, whatever. No, isn't a point, but like you get the point. It is all the banknote. It is all the money that we use today. This would represent that, and and our man here would represent, what would I say, the people who are essentially in control of the world, being it you want to say government, you want to say royalty. I have my own beliefs. Too many people, I think otherwise. You might think it's government, you might say, I personally have my own beliefs, and I'm not just put that shit out, yet at least, because once again, it's like my personal diary, but off that. The point of this, that I'm gonna say as blunt as possible. I'm trying to say it, that you have to simply believe that this or in real life, the money is worth something. There is, if you be honest with yourself, there is no physical value that with that paper, with that specific thing. just as in that parable, there was no value in this. The only value that you had, the only value that, sorry, it only had value when you believed that it was worth something. He had to make you believe. That's all. So yeah, So yeah, it's just my personal view of money, like in its basic form. But then again, I did say there was a second part to this, which is in real life, like in the current world. We I'm not sure if I'm not sure if you just noticed, or just if you're referencing back to the to the theoretical situation that I presented, but we have not reached a certain point yet. We have not reached that point where we have not reached the point where the guy tells us this is not worth anything, which is so that means now there's still a chance, there's still a window, there's still a window of opportunity for you to make it out and not be like everyone else who got stuck dirt broke, and he now had more control over them. So it's simple. So I'm gonna give you like a simple and basic way of just fixing that, and you escape it. So what you're gonna do, you might not like it, but you're gonna work. You're gonna work your ass off for this. The same as everyone else. Same as you're gonna work your ass off day in, day out. You ain't gonna take no breaks. You're gonna work your ass for this. But unlike the regular people, you're going to be smart, like our theoretical guy. And then you're gonna buy all the valuable shit, whether it be watches, whether it be whether it be actual gold and all that type, whether it be real estate, you know, you or just plain investing your money like businesses and investing your money in anything. Fuck it, invest your money into yourself, into your education. Invest invest whatever money you have in something that you know will increase in value, or at least stay, or at least retain its value. Doesn't have to increase, but at least retain its value. Because when we reach that point of the game where our man tells us that this thing virtue, everyone is basically good. Everyone's net worth or whatever is in it basically becomes zero. So if you at least have assets that at least maintain their value, that means you are still up there. You still have you might probably you probably just made it, but that means you're up there. You did something right. So you should just invest in like those things. And most importantly, what even if you do invest in some other stuff, but invest in yourself too. Like you have to invest in yourself, acquire skills, go to the gym, do whatever, you know. So that's basically the second part of this video, you know. So second part of this video, I hope you understand, and yeah, that's basically it. It's kind of weird, man. Yeah, just my my second first episode, like I deleted it by mistake. Don't ask me. I know, just do like how to edit it and everything, but yeah. But just so you understand, like this thing is not for me for the views. This is not me trying to sell you something. This is not me trying to tell you, look, I want you to join the course. This is not me trying to sell you some bullshit of get rich quick. Nothing. This is simply me trying to keep myself accountable by documenting my struggles, by documenting some trying to document as much as possible of my trying to document my journey as much as possible, you know. And you maybe might notice that these videos is probably this one too. That yes, there will be stuff that is cut because obviously like I make a mistake here and there. But the point is like this is unscripted. I don't script this shit. I legit set up my phone camera and I sat down here and I did it. Fuck it. I don't even know how good the mic is. I don't even know how I have a basic understanding of how good the lighting is, but this is just me sharing, like just sharing my journey. I don't care how you perceive it. I don't care how you perceive. But all I'm just saying is that I'm gonna ask for like a few things. A few things. Thing number one would be not for you to be. I don't necessarily need for you to come. I don't need for you to like to subscribe and like and all that type of stuff. All the monetization shit that makes people money. But all I need, all you can do, and I don't necessarily need it, but like what you can do if you want to do something, is just comment down below. Just legit, just comment down below. Just comment and just just so I know that there's actually people watching this. Just actually see this. Comment. Fuck it. I don't care if it's bad. I actually don't mind if it's bad. If it's bad, that's actually a good thing. Like if a bad comment is actually a good thing. I don't know why people see a bad comment and break down. Like dude, come on, you have to get excessive criticism. But anyway, like just comment just so I can see. And like the second thing that I just asked you to do, which is the last thing I'm asking you to do, is simply to not just watch me. Not just watch me. Yeah, I understand that I'm documenting this, but I don't want you to just watch me go through this journey. I want you to join me. Not join me in the sense, again, in the sense of you watching me, but join me and we walk together in the journey of self improvement. And I'm like no joke. I'm currently 15. Like I'm legit. I turned 15 like a couple days ago. Like legit. Depending on when you watch this, like probably like a week ago, like roughly a week ago, a week maybe two, depending on when you're watching this. Like I legit turned 15, like so just now. So I legit just want you to go with me on this journey, cause because like for this type of shit, like for this type of shit, people be like, oh look at me, like I've made that $10,000, I'm a millionaire. Look, I'm trying to get there. All as a guy, you have to be honest with yourself that you've had those aspirations, those dreams to get there. That's why I'm saying me and you, that me and you are gonna get up right now and we're gonna do this. You're gonna join me on my journey that I'm documenting for you. And I'm just sharing my beliefs. This is not much. I'm just I just want you to join me on this journey. And we both try to self-improve. Like fuck it. Even if you don't make that $10 million a year or whatever. I'm just as long as we improve on ourselves, go to the gym. Like go to the gym. Like you, me, go to the gym, work on your grades, fuck it, start a business, do something with your life, man. Cause like I don't know why. I don't know why. Cause like I don't as as a guy who's young, I I, I completely I completely understand this, but like like you should like as a guy you should know that you shouldn't be like watching this sort of self improvement video, even if you're not watching mine, like my documentation. But you shouldn't be watching like all this self motivation shit. And as soon as you're done, you close the tab and open it, and you open that tab. Fuck as a guy, and you open that tab and you start touching yourself and all that shit. And you start fapping all that shit. Like as a guy, you should know that's not your way. That's not your way to success. That is fucking not your way to success. So all I'm asking for you is to stop that and just get up. I don't care if you do 10 push-ups, 100 push-ups right now. Just get up and do something. Whether it's push-ups, study, whatever. Like whatever. Do something. Whether you start creating content, whatever you do, but just get up and do something useful. Not just you getting up, closing YouTube, scrolling on TikTok. Okay. So that's basically it. Like I personally look forward to just making videos, just chucking that shit out. Chucking that shit out. Like I don't care if I get 0 views for the rest of my life, but just to have something documented, of my journey, whether it pans out or not, but just have something documented. So I just have stories, like stories to myself, stories to whoever's around me, you know. So yeah, that's basically it. That's basically it. Just like the insights, like my thoughts, just yeah. comment down below. Fuck it. So yeah, my name's Chris, and yeah, see you next time, man. Deuces.